Hey, what's up guys? Armchair Tuna back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the best wizard build for the 1.3 update. Just a quick heads up, I am sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I was going to release a video yesterday, but had some complications with it. And before we get into the main video, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it will help out a ton. And let's get into the video. Sorry for wasting your time. Alright guys, so sorry for that delay in my most recent video. So starting off with the weapon of the build, or weapons I should say, it is going to be the spicy staff for being able to be your main damage maker for this build, and to also deal some extra DPS with the spicy effect. For the next weapon, it is going to be the sour staff to be your second main damage dealer of the build, and to also stun creatures much more easier. Moving on to the armor, it is going to be the Wizard's Hat for Wizard's Defense and Wizard's Duel, and what both of those do is that Wizard's Defense, it makes it to where your parry window is extended when attacking with staffs, and Wizard's Duel increases the amount of damage you do if you parry with a staff. Then I have the Chest of the Mother Demon for Poison and Venom coating, and the Moth Leggings for bleed and to have a chance to refund stamina when using ranged weapons. Moving on to the Trinket, it's going to be Force Pendant for a 10% stat increase in pretty much everything. And for the perks, starting off we have Whittle Wizard to further increase the effectiveness of our staffs, and to also reduce the stamina cost of attacking with staffs. Meat Shield, because we do have 2 pieces of light armor, so we aren't really the tankiest thing out there. Buff Lungs to be able to attack more. And finally, Coup de Grace and Trapper Peeper for damage. Now, using all of this together, as you can see, and what most of you have observed, is that we have two main weapons of the build. And you're going to constantly swap in between them. So if I go to play mode, pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to attack, shoot, attack, shoot, attack. Kind of just like that. Because what it's going to do is it's going to burn them with the spicy staff, and also have a chance to stun them with the sour staff. But anyways, let's move on to the first fight of the video. Alright guys, so for the first fight, it is going to be against the Broodmother, just to test out the sheer amount of damage that this can do against a target who is weak to at least one of these staffs. And yeah, let's get started with this fight. So, starting off, we're actually getting really good damage in. Now, personally, you can, if you want to, just use one staff. That's completely fine. You don't have to do the playstyle that I'm doing. I'm just doing this because it's pretty much just maxing out the damage you can do with being a wizard. But, it does have a few drawbacks, is that, one, you do have to be wary on, when you switch staffs, because if she was as close to you, or any enemy for that matter... Okay, thank God I didn't fall through the crack. Was as close to you as she was to me right there, then chances are I probably would have taken a huge amount of damage. And another thing is that it's like that short delay when switching staffs. Like right here, it's good. I mean, we're already getting a really decent amount of damage just from everything combined, as well as the Moth Leggings coming in clutch with the Jumpstart ability. But just combining these two, like you can see right there, well, I was out of stamina, but honestly, this is going pretty well so far. I would have thought that we would have struggled a lot more with the combo I was doing, but honestly, it's working out really well. Ooh, especially when you get the stagger effect for any sort of enemy for the sour staff, it works out extremely well. But yeah, honestly, it's kind of just wrapping up the fight here. I'm just gonna parry that, and yeah, she's dead. That went really well. Combining the spicy staff with the sour staff, so let's just say she was right here. So if I were to shoot 25 meters away and then, oh, not like that, shoot 25 centimeters away and then shoot like that, sour staff hit manages to damage the enemy. The spicy staff is also going to hit the enemy at the same time, dealing the combined total of both of those staffs combined, which is why I think comboing these two staffs together in one build is perfect if you want to be a wizard in Grounded. I don't really have much else to say, so let's move on to the last and final fight of today's video. Alright guys, so starting off with the next fight, it is going to be the Mantis for testing it out on an enemy who isn't resistant to both of these staffs. Well, I should say weak, I meant. And also who is way faster than the Broodmother, as the Broodmother was pretty slow. But, yeah, let's get into the fight. So, starting off, the Mantis is already going to do that jump attack, which isn't good. And already noticing so right there, as you can see, swapping between the staffs did screw me over there because of the fact that there is a slight delay, and also getting too far away from the Mantis. Well, oh, thank God that wasn't a hit. That would have been really bad. We're still doing a decent amount of damage. This is already like a minute into the fight, and the Mantis is already down to around 2/3 of her health. I didn't mean to take another bandage there. Ooh, thank God she didn't hit me. But yeah, you can see that with all of these status effects stacked up on top of each other, you can get some insane damage from these staffs, as well as if you hit a parry with the defensive, what is it? Yeah, the defensive thing for the wizard's hat. Sorry, I forgot it. Everything works extremely well together. Honestly, you could, if you want to, swap out maybe Trapper Peeper for Mom Jeans just for an extra distraction and also to increase the poison damage of this build. And, ooh, thank God. I keep going out of the range of that one attack, which is extremely good. As you can see, everything is stacked on top of each other. We're getting a decent amount of a synergy. Yeah, as well as the Sour Staff. The Sour Staff is... Oh, let's go! The Sour Staff stopped the Mantis from doing that jump attack, which is really good. And right now, she's in a perfect spot where she's just going to use... where she's just going to use that one attack to where she does the kind of earthquake. But, yeah, we're getting really good amount of damage right now. We managed to parry that one attack right there. And she's going to continue doing that multi-earthquake attack, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, I would have expected to be using a lot more smoothies than what I'm using now. I've only used 8 smoothies, and she's dead already. Yeah. Honestly, this is a really good build. When I was testing it before this video, it seemed okay. But after actually using it, it is well exceeding my expectations. And, yeah, honestly, if you want to use a wizard, if you want to use a wizard build, I would highly recommend using this build. If you want to, you could, like I said earlier, swap out Trapper Peeper with Mom Jeans for the extra distractions and to also synergize with the chest of the Mother Demon. That is going to be all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it will help out a ton. And yeah, we'll see you all in the next video. Peace.